Welcome students, I am Mansoor and in this small step-by-step series of tutorials, I'll be teaching you a simple and easy method to display crystal reports in Microsoft Visual Studio 2012 in ASP.NET using DataSet through C# code, and this is tutorial number 1 of 5. Let's have a look at the steps we are going to perform throughout the project. In tutorial number 1, we will create and configure a dataset object. In the next tutorial number 2, we will add a blank crystal report and we'll mount the crystal report with the dataset. In the next tutorial number 3, we will design and format the crystal report, and we will learn in detail how to design and format the crystal report in tutorial number 3. And the next tutorial number 4, we will add a web form to the project, and we will drag and drop a button and a crystal report viewer control on the web form, and we'll learn about crystal report viewer control as well. In the next tutorial number 5, which will be the final step of our project, we will add some C# code behind the button click event to display the report in browser. So let's start with Microsoft Visual Studio 2012 and let's create a new website and select this option, ASP.NET empty website. Alright, and just change the project name and location, tutorial 1. Alright, okay. So a new project has been created for us. You can see this in Solution Explorer that only one file, web.config, is present here, and we will add the dataset here. And before we do anything with this environment in Microsoft Visual Studio 2012, let me show you the database first. Right, so this is the database. See, there are databases, and we will be working with this TSES database as the example, and there are some tables, and we will be working with the employee table. And you see there are some columns. All of the columns are displayed here in the Microsoft Visual Studio, Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, and there are these many records. Alright, so let's create our dataset. Just right click, add, and you see there is a menu item dataset. If you don't find this dataset menu item in your computer, so don't worry about that, just go to add new item and you will see that dataset is also here. So I'll select this and change the name to something meaningful, dataset emp.xsd, and add it. Alright, so there's a message that do you want to place the file in the app code folder. Alright, so this will be fine. Yes, and you will see that a dataset has been added to our project. And to configure, just right click and add a table adapter, and you will see that there is a question that choose your data connections. So this is the academy-pc, which is my computer name, and TSES is the database name, so that will be fine as a new connection. Alright, then click next. Connection string with the name TSES connection string has been created, so fine, go to next and see how should the table adapter access the database. There are three options. Either use select statement, SQL statement to specify, and you can also create a new stored procedures and use existing stored procedures as well. So I'll choose use SQL statement option from here and click next, and here to enter a SQL statement I will write a simple query, select asterisk from employee. So this is the table name, and I could always use this option, a query builder, to generate the query but because this is only a simple query, so I will go with this and click next. Alright, so the methods, make sure the fill data table checkbox is checked and the return a data table, and I will click next and see the message that the employee data table and employee table adapter were configured successfully. Alright, these are the details. Alright, so many things has been done for us, and we'll finish it. And you see our employee table with all the columns is here, and for the records, if you want to make sure all the records have been populated here, so what we will do, we will just right click here, and you see there is a sub menu and it's saying that we can also preview data. Alright, click it, and there is a preview button. I will click it, and all the data, all records have been populated in our data set. Alright, just close it, and in our solution explorer you see that this is our data set. So students, in this tutorial number 1 we learn how to create and configure the data set. Thanks for watching, and in the next tutorial we will add a blank crystal report, and we will bound the crystal report with this data set we just created in tutorial number 1. So see you in tutorial number 2.